I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Good morning. Well, it's Tuesday, April 25th. It's time for the Blue Wire Back here at School's video of the day. It is World Penguin Day. There are many other daily holidays to mention, so let's get right to it. Everybody have a good day. And for our daily holidays, it is DNA Day, East meets Wednesday, probably happens in St. Louis, Hairstylist Appreciation Day, National Crayola Day, National Mani-Pedi Day, National Telephone Day, National Plumbers Day, World Penguin Day, Red Hat Society Day, and finally, be nice because it's School Bus Drivers Day.
This day in history, April 25th.
In 1507, cartographer Martin Valsemüller first used the term America on a world map, naming the landmass in honor of Italian navigator Amerigo Vespucci. On this day in 1990, the Hubble telescope was sent into space by the shuttle Discovery. Today in 2003, Georgia lawmakers voted to scrap the Dixie Cross from the state flag, ridding it of a symbol of the Confederacy. And on this day in 1983, a fifth grader became America's youngest ambassador. Samantha Smith had written Soviet Premier Yuri Andropov about her fears of war. He wrote back assuring peace and invited her to visit the Soviet Union. Samantha accepted and warmed U.S.-Soviet relations during the Cold War. And that's this day in history.
This is Franciscan Media's Saint of the Day for April 25th. Today we celebrate Saint Mark. As familiar as we are with Saint Mark through his Gospel, many details of his life are uncertain. We do know that Mark is the writer of the oldest and the shortest of the four Gospels. Mark's account emphasizes Jesus' rejection by humanity while being God's triumphant envoy. His Gospel was probably written for Gentile converts in Rome sometime between 60 and 70 A.D. We cannot be certain that Mark knew Jesus personally, but we do know that he was not one of Jesus' disciples. In the New Testament, a disciple named Mark accompanies Paul and Barnabas on their first missionary journey, but for some reason he seems to have returned alone to Jerusalem. It's speculated that Mark somehow displeased Paul, but later Mark visits Paul in prison and comforts his old friend. Peter appears to have been a steadfast friend of Mark's, even referring to him as my son in one of his letters, presumably meaning a son in faith. Some think that Peter was an important source of information for Mark's Gospel. Another tradition holds that Mark was the first bishop of Alexandria, Egypt, which may be where he was martyred. There's more about this.
Our verse today: the way of the righteous is level, O just one. You make smooth the path of the righteous. In the path of your judgments, O Lord, we wait for you. Your name and your renown are the soul's desire. My soul yearns for you in the night. My spirit within me earnestly seeks you. For when your judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world learn righteousness. That's from Isaiah. And our joke of the day: what is a spider's favorite thing to do on a computer? Make websites. Everybody have a great day.